Hello, everybody. We are back for another review. We are reviewing Pirates of the Caribbean: The Curse of the Black Pearl. I am here with Tyler and
Yeah.
Cowman.
You know what?
Kushera.
I really shouldn't say yeah. I should say arg.
Arg.
Yer me hearties.
Shiver me timber.
Are you ready to get into the Black Pearl once more? Hey,
Yeah.
yar.
Arg.
Arg.
What? Probably the movie that I would say that it's the definitive pirate movie. Would you say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, like honestly. So
like I think it's the best one that Disney's ever done because like Disney did like what the Curse of Blackbeard, but like back in like '60s or whatever.
yeah, and I
Right.
don't think I've ever seen it. I've never seen that one.
Like old
Nah.
Disney used to do like old Disney, like old man Disney would like have like some pirate movies, but like I think this might be the best like pirate based like without like any like backstory because like Pirates in the Caribbean it's just a ride, so there's like no
It was a
lore
ride.
to it.
People thought this was gonna be shit because it was just based off a ride.
Yeah,
They're like, oh, this is gonna be nothing, and then it spawned a franchise. I mean, the
because like
first
the year
movie. Go ahead.
yeah, because the year before, like you were talking about Trey, like the Country Bears, that's a based off a ride at Disney World, and that was turned into a movie. It was bad,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, but it was still a ride turned into a movie.
Yeah, that
So there's
just
that.
didn't go anywhere. So people thought that about this, and it was a simple story because basically it's man saves girl. We also
Yeah.
meet, Jack Sparrow at the start of it, but essentially
Yeah.
that if I simplify the plot, it's men come save girl who because Barbosa, who is the villain of the movie, wants a golden, was it like a necklace?
A medallion.
He
It's
wanted.
medallion.
He wanted the
Aztec.
Aztec gold
Yeah.
of
The Aztec
Cortez
gold.
himself.
And you see
Yeah.
her get it earlier in the movie because it was originally Will Turner's dad. Who, like, are we just gonna go into spoilers now? Or
I think probably just do the plot, like the beginning scene, like the movie, like we see like a ship. It was
A
the
ship.
British Navy ship, I guess you can say, right?
Yeah.
Like
hmm
so, it's
Yeah,
like their
yeah.
ship, and like they're all just like doing their thing, like just like on a voyage, whatever. And what's his name? The one that's friends with Jack with the chops. It's always falling asleep.
Mr. Gibbs.
Mr. Gibbs. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Gibbs. He's on there for some reason talking to her. Like he's talking to Elizabeth Swan. She's like looking out on the horizon, and she's like just looking around. He's like, "You better get back there. You might have some trouble." Like I guess like trying to like the old man trying to scare the kid about like horror stories. I guess like ghost
Yeah.
stories.
hmm
And like all of a sudden that stops, and pretty much we see a wreckage of what looks like to be another ship. It's on fire, and it comes
Yep.
out it was a pirate ship, and then we see a kid on some debris,
Yeah.
passed out. Probably, I think he was the only survivor of the ship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's on the he's the last survivor of the ship, and like he's coming to their, he's coming to their ships. Like bring him aboard,
Yeah. He's
And-
drifting along.
right? And then like you see like Elizabeth, like everyone's like trying to like frankly trying to like save the kid, but no one like pays attention to like the medallion, but she does, and she pretty much steals it from him. Like she's
She
like
steals it. Yeah.
yeah, so she takes
then-
it and she keeps it with her like possession until like what 19 years, 10 years later,
Yeah.
whatever the case
10 years
was,
later,
right?
and this is where we meet Jack Sparrow because he's trying to get through.
Yeah.
The Navy, like the naval shipyard, and we get kind of a funny scene of him and the two guards there. That was a pretty
Yeah,
good scene. I always thought that was a perfect introduction of the character. Was that scene?
Yeah, like honestly, I was surprised that like they showed like the three other pirates. So when Jack's coming aboard, like coming to like to the mainland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To Port Royal.
Yeah, to the dock, whatever. Yeah, like you see three pirates hanging there. They're dead, obviously, but they're like showing like
That's
you
the
know, pirate-
skeletons.
yeah the skeletons.
Like
they're showing,
hung.
yeah, like they're trying to like send a message to other pirates, like don't come here.
Don't come.
This is,
Yeah.
we'll lynch you up, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
So that's what the story was. But like, I like the scene real quick, like going back to that because I think we skipped over that when like Elizabeth's grown up and she's still got
Yeah.
the medallion. Will Turner, who's played by Orlando Bloom, comes
Bloom.
in the picture. And I like how like he's just like fiddling around. He breaks like the candle holder thing on the wall. And
Yeah.
just like, oh shit. He's like, okay, let's dump this in here. They ain't gonna pay attention. But I think Will's a blacksmith, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a
blacksmith.
Yeah.
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 And
Yeah, Will's the blacksmith. He's being tutored by like the blacksmith in town who's like
mhm,
drunk off his ass.
drunk off his ass.
Yeah.
There's a scene later
Big time.
where he's just passed out on the. This is actually before he fights Sparrow for the first time.
Yeah.
The guy's
Yeah.
just passed out on the chair. I always
But,
love
like,
that scene.
But like Orlando Brown's character, Will Turner's trying to give like, he's trying to
Orlando Bloom, you mean?
Orlando Bloom, not Brown. Come on, man.
Orlando
yeah. Oh well. It's
Come
there.
on,
Anyway,
man.
anyway, Orlando Bloom is there and he's trying to show off his new sword to the master, which is like, or the governor. He's the governor of whatever, right? Like for
Yeah.
Elizabeth's dad, right?
Yeah, he's the governor of Port Royal, for the crown
Yeah, for the crown
of England.
of England.
Yeah. So
J.O.
yeah, Jonathan Pryce, who plays Elizabeth's dad in this movie, he is the governor of Port Royal, and Elizabeth is the governor's daughter,
Mm-hmm.
and she would. We have three main characters of the story, which is Johnny Depp played as Jack Sparrow, Orlando Bloom played a freaking Will Turner played by Orlando Bloom, and Elizabeth Swann played by Keira Knightley.
Keira
Yeah.
Knightley, yeah. So
Well,
there's
like,
three.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just
go
saying
ahead.
there's three different perspectives, like Calvin was saying. So
Yeah. But I do like this interaction though, when he's trying to show off like the sword to the guy, and he's like, "Oh, it's perfectly balanced," blah blah blah, right? And then he's like,
yeah,
Elizabeth's coming down the steps. She calls him by his first name, but she keeps on always calling her Miss. And she's
Miss
like, "Why don't
Swan.
you just call him by my name?" And he's like, "Perhaps once more." Blah blah blah. I guess he's trying to be like the cool, like in his mind, like he's trying to be like the cool, like gentleman type of gimmick thing, right?
Oh, it's not just being the cool type of gentleman. It's just being a gentleman in general. Because back then, it was ungentlemanly if you just call a woman by their first name. At those times,
Yeah.
if you're
Well,
not
anyway.
married.
Anyway, we see like we got another shot back of Jack Sparrow talking to the guards. Like he's trying to take their ship because his
Yeah.
ship's a piece of shit that he's got pretty much. So he's trying to steal the Royal Navy or whatever ship and for his own. What was like it was some big celebration for the military, right? Like that's why
Yeah.
like Elizabeth showed up with her dad.
mm-hmm.
What was the name? The Commodore, which was like
yeah,
really weird because like also in the beginning part of this movie, he's a young dude, like in his I don't know what you guys say 20s or 30s at that point.
yeah.
I don't know.
20,
I don't know how old he was.
but
I
he's
wanna-
older than
I want
I
to
think
say
20.
I want to say maybe late 20s, early 30s, maybe.
Yeah,
I want to say that, but I could be wrong.
yeah, it was just like it was kind of weird. It's like, oh, the Commodore wants to marry you, and like she was like 10 at that point, so I guess she'd be like
Yeah.
19, 20, I guess you can say, but still,
Yeah, she's
though, like,
19, 20. Yeah, that's
like
weird.
this guy
yeah.
watched her grow up, and now he's like, yeah, I'm gonna marry you. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's
Hey
weird.
boy, hey,
Fuck.
when you grow up, we'll marry that woman.
Yeah, it's like, isn't that, I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but isn't that a cradle robber? Like,
Yeah,
Nah,
I don't know, but
that's just insurance policy right there, boy.
I
He's-
but going back to the movie.
He's grabbing the bag. No.
But anyway, like he's talking to her, trying to propose, and like she had like some, what was it called, a corset or course, like not corset,
Corset.
you know what I mean?
corset.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So she can't breathe, and all of a sudden she falls down and goes in like to this body of water, right? She's drowning,
yeah.
can't breathe. Jack Sparrow and the three guards are arguing. All of a sudden they see her drop, and he's like talking to the guards, like he's like, "You guys better go there and save her." And the one's like, "I can't swim." The other one's like, "I don't want to get wet."
I
So
don't
Jack
wanna get wet.
Sparrow is taking off all his stuff, and he pretty much makes a save.
Yeah, he's
and
like,
Nick Wilson
He's
to
like,
the
dude.
shore.
He's like, dude, not. He's like, do not take my stuff. I will be back for him, especially my hat or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like that. So he saves her, and like he brings her back. Like he takes that thing off her so she can breathe. She's coughing up junk. Blah blah. He's like, you saved my life. Blah blah blah. Here comes the British military, and they see Jack, and they're like, oh, the Commodore comes up to him and is like, my deepest regards and thank you for saving her. Blah blah. He's going for the handshake. Goes for the handshake. Lifts up his arm sleeve, and he sees a tattoo of a sparrow. And also
Yep.
had like a tattoo of a P for pirate, I suppose.
it's like the other tattoo is supposed to be the mark of the East Trading Company, which is like the pirates hideout.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay. So like there's that. And all of a sudden, like I said, he saved Elizabeth, and now he's gonna try to we can't
He
say the word
basically-
on here.
He basically uses her for kind of like a human shield.
right, but
kinda
the
deal.
Commodore wants to hang him up pretty much. He wants to make an example out of him too, like he did the other 3 pirates, right?
Yeah,
So-
so he takes her for his
Hostage.
hostage so he can get out.
Yeah.
And then he kind of throws her at them to kind of get away. And then that's
But he also
when he
like-
goes. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. The funny part though is like when he's asking her to put on his stuff, he's like, put my belt, like my gun belt on my waist, blah blah. Put my shirt back on, like, and put my hat on for me. He's still handcuffed. He's
Yeah.
like, she's like, you're despicable. He's like, pirate, we have a code. He said, I saved yours and you saved mine. And he's like, gentlemen, ladies, I need to go. Like, yeah, he's still handcuffed, but he hits like this thing, like this lever, and just shoots up right to the sky, and like pretty
Yeah.
much gets out of there.
And
And
that's
uses the
where he
handcuff
goes.
like Yeah,
Goes to the hideout, basically the locksmith area.
the blacksmith.
And
So he's
the
trying to find
blacksmith area.
something. He's trying to break
The-
his chains off. And this,
Yeah.
that whole scene was funny too, man. He's like
I
trying to
love
like
that old
Yeah.
scene, yeah.
bust him with the hammer and shit, and like he's just trying to break, but it's just not budging at all. Then he
Yeah,
sees
boy.
then he sees the donkey, and like he sees like a hot iron, and I think he hit the donkey with the iron.
Yeah, he
Which-
hits
yeah.
the donkey. Yeah, he hits
Yeah.
the donkey with the hot iron because the donkey is strapped to the contraption that moves all the gears. So he
Right.
decides to get the donkey moving to break the chains.
Yeah.
Yep.
And-
Which he
gets
does.
them- He gets them broken, but then Will Turner comes in and he kind of
Yeah, but you don't have me cracking up real quick before we talk about that scene real quick. I like how he
What?
shows up to the blacksmith shop, and the blacksmith just flat out
It's
straight.
just
Oh
drunk.
yeah, he's knocked
drunk.
out. He's
It's
just
just
knocked out.
this is passed the fuck out.
Yeah. He's like watching a dad watching football on a Sunday, drinking like 4 beers and already asleep before the 4th quarter, kind of a thing, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
he's just out.
that's very descriptive, but okay.
Yeah. But
And
yeah, like, and all of a sudden Will shows up, and like Jack hears like someone coming, so he's hiding, and like Will like sees the donkey moving, which should have been a dead giveaway. Hey, something's up here. Like the
because
the
the
donkey's
donkey's
moving by
moving,
himself.
and it's whimpering too, and he's like,
Yeah, and it's whimpering because he's hit him
Yeah.
with the hot, like the branding iron to cut that type of gimmick. And
Yeah.
all of a sudden, he looks at his like
He looks at the
anvil.
Oh no, he
Yeah.
looks at the master first. Is like, right where I left you, and then
right where,
and like he's looking at the table and he sees the hammer. He says, "Not where I left you."
you.
And then this is whenever Jack reveals himself to Will.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we get banter back and forth, and
I like how
Will
they-
is like
before they-
disgusted at him.
Yeah.
'cause he's like, oh, you're a pirate.
I like before they fight, like he's like talking to him. He's like, "You look familiar. Have I threatened you before?" It's like, I was like, what? He's like, "No, you never threatened me before, pirate." Like he's just like, "Listen, mate, I'm just trying to get out of here. Just I'm gonna get my handcuffs off, and I'll be out your way." Blah blah blah. So Will does like the noble quote unquote thing to do. He grabs a sword that he was going to give it to the governor. I think he uses it
No.
to take on Jack in a sword fight.
No. The sword he gave to the governor, he already gave that sword. He's going to
Okay.
give that.
It was
the
a
governor
different
gonna-
sword, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And the governor
Okay, I
was
thought
going to
the same
give that
one.
sword to the Commodore.
And
So-
yeah,
Yeah, like Will just makes like he explains it in that scene. He makes like those swords, and he practices sword play like 3 hours a day for when he meets a pirate, he's gonna kill him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, I do this like 3 hours a day, and Jack's like,
You need to find yourself a girl. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is where we get the fight, and the fight is well choreographed.
Yeah.
And
Well,
the music.
It's a funny fight
too.
too. It's not like all serious too, by the way.
No, it's a funny fight. Like, yeah, the different like cinema shots we get too.
Yeah,
shots
like
we
there's
get.
like a what you call it, teeter totter type of thing. Like 1 minute, Will shoots up Jack to the second floor with the teeter totter. He's up there, and then all of a sudden Jack falls because he's trying to climb up there, but he falls, and all of a sudden Will goes up, and then like Jack's looking around like where's he at, and all of a sudden I think Will threw like a bag of sand or something to bring him up, and they start
Yeah.
like fighting on the second like level of the blacksmith's place, and they're just going off back and forth, and then
And
like.
the music in the scene is so good too.
Yeah, and like I think Will, I think he did something to Jack's sword. Like didn't he like cut it in half or something like that?
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah, I think he broke it.
Yeah, he broke it.
Yeah, I can't remember how he did it, but like he broke it and was like, "I got you now." And when Will wasn't looking, Jack pulls out a pistol. He's like,
Yeah.
"You fight on fair." He's like, "I'm a pirate, mate." Like when we established it, I'm a pirate. And I mean, cracking up, and like you hear like the British military pull up.
Yeah, because they're hearing the commotion at this point.
Yeah, and he's like, this shot was not meant for you. Like he was about to shoot Will, and all of a sudden the drunken freaking blacksmith shows up, hits Jack with the rum bottle, and just knocks him out.
Yep.
Just
what happened
doing
to
my civic duties.
Yeah, like the British military shows up and they're like, "Thank you for capturing this pirate," and he's like, "Just doing my civil duty." And you got like Orlando Bloom over there, like, "You gotta be shitting me right now."
You gotta be shitting me. You didn't do shit.
Taking
You
all
were
the damn
freaking drunk.
taking all the damn credit over there.
Yeah. So Jack's imprisoned. So he's in like jail, prison.
Yeah, and I think we cut back to Elizabeth, who she's thinking about her encounter with Jack, and you come to realize she's actually into pirates. They,
and also like I kind of laugh because we were all like we saw that the old time like heating the bed thing, like with the big pan, like put them like on the bottom of the feet.
Yeah,
and everyone's like, your feet get burned, blah blah blah, and she's like, that like the maid's talking to Elizabeth's like, yeah, that Commodore, he's a good man, blah 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 blah. She's like, yeah, he is, and all of a sudden she's
and
like,
then the other maid is like, but that Will Turner's a fine man too.
yeah,
yeah. She's like basically telling her, just go for him. Come on.
Yeah, it's like, go for Will. Don't go for this guy.
The freaking maid is like, listen, I know you're a hoe, all right.
yeah. I know you want to get dick down, but yeah, go ahead and go with the guy around your age. It's not the guy who's like watched you grow up and shit.
Yeah.
So there's that, and she's like, if I could speak so boldly, and she's like, that's enough. Like, go, like get out of my chambers, like you fucking retard. So that happened, and all of a sudden the pirates show up. The bad pirates, I guess you can say, they show up to Crown Royal, and all hell breaks loose.
This is where like pretty much like we're like
Barbossa's people.
Well, not just Barbossa, but like also like Jack. Jack knows his ship so well. He just like as soon as he hears like the cannons go off, he's like, I know those guns.
I know those cannons. So there's that, and like they're looking for the medallion. So they're looking everywhere throughout the entire city or village, I guess you can say. Like they're looking for everywhere. Like for this
while we got this going on, there's like a big fight, and this scene is pretty dark because you just see these guys let loose on the villagers.
Yeah, they're doing terroristic stuff, I guess you can say. Like they're just like terrorizing everybody.
There's a scene where Will stops a guy from going at attacking a woman.
Yeah, he just pulls out an axe and just chucks at the guy's back and just pretty much just deletes him from existence.
Yeah. Well, We think he deletes them, but
Yeah, but but we'll get there. But like that happens, but all the pirates are like they're going to the governor's mansion, and like Elizabeth sees what's going on. She hears the ruckus, and she's like, "Don't open the door." And he opens the butler opens up the door, and he's like, "Hello," and he just shoots the
Hello.
guy
Yeah,
dead,
shoots the guy.
just dead,
Yeah.
done. And like,
the main
yeah.
leaders are the two guys who they're kind of like the comedic pirates of the movie.
Yeah.
They see Elizabeth and they basically chase her because I think they also sense the medallion. I think that's why.
And like the
So-
maid, like she's like, "You gotta get out of here, miss. You're the governor's daughter. They want you because for ransom, because you're rich and they're not." Basically,
Yeah.
that's what she thinks is like it's happening because she thinks that she wants the like Elizabeth Swan because she's the governor's daughter, but in reality, that's not what they're after.
No, not at all. So that happens, and like she's like telling us, like, "We gotta get the maids out of here. You guys gotta escape." And I think all the maids and like other workers, they're able to escape, but like Elizabeth's trapped in a room.
So
she's
she
like,
hides in like a closet
like
kind
a
of thing.
like a dresser closet, I guess
Dresser.
you can say.
Yeah, she hides in
Yeah.
like a dresser.
Yeah,
And then the
so
guys
she's-
are like kind of antagonize her to come out, basically.
Yeah, like-
Puppet.
Yeah,
Paul,
and she's just like, I can't remember what all the dialogue was, but he's just like saying stuff, and like she's looking.
he's like, we promise we won't hurt you, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the guy and the guy with the one eye is like, and he like whispers like, "We won't hurt you much." It's like,
Much.
like what the fuck?
But then
So that happens but,
more
like,
and more, I think they're sensing her
yeah,
because they finally see her in the. Because I think they see the shine from the medallion, basically.
yeah, and they look. The guy said puppet. He's like, "Hello, puppet," and opens up the door. And she's like, "Parlay," and he's like, "What?"
What?
It's like parlay. That's your guys' code. You had to take me to the captain alive to make a deal or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, "Can she do that?" And he's like, "I don't know, parlay."
Oh, parlay.
Yeah, like they're going off about that, and like they take her, they kidnap her, and then like the other pirates go to the jail.
They're fighting with because a couple others are like they're all fighting with the naval guards. And
I think
like you said,
I think they're trying to break out the other pirates out, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So they're trying to break them out, and all of a sudden, Jack is trying to get the dog to come over there to give him the keys so he can get out. But the pirates that work for Barbossa come in, they wreak havoc, and they go in there and they free the other pirates until they saw Jack. They're like, "Jack Sparrow, thought you died." He's like, "Saw to disappoint." It's like,
And
Johnny,
they basically just shit talk Jack, and they just leave, basically.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so that happens, and like Will is fighting with people, and all of a sudden, like he's about to like take this one guy out, and he just gets knocked out cold from behind.
Yeah. And
He's
then
out until morning.
because I think he notices Elizabeth being carried, so he got distracted.
Yeah. She's screaming. And by the way, no, she didn't tell the name yet. Never mind. We'll skip that. Anyway, like
And then
that happens.
this is where she gets taken to This is basically where we see Barbossa for the first time now.
Yeah. Yep.
And she's trying to explain him to the rules of parlay, and we find out what he's actually
He's
after.
like, "I know the code. I was there when it was invented."
He's like, "Oh, good."
They're more like
What
guidelines. They're more like guidelines and
Right,
rules.
well, because initially he lied. Because they make a
Before-
deal.
Oh wait, hang on, Trey. Before we proceed on with more plot details, I just want to say, like, Jeffrey Rush as Barbossa is probably the best casting I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's good.
He's really good in this movie.
Yeah,
Even
he's
the other ones.
great. Yeah, he's great. He is amazing as Barbossa. I don't really see anyone else playing that role besides him.
No.
It's just like, well, like I don't want to spoil anything because like we're gonna review all the movies, but it's like Johnny Depp. I don't think anyone's gonna outshine Johnny Depp in this movie, but Barbossa is a very close second in this franchise because, like, to me, this is Johnny Depp's best role. Like Jack
This
Sparrow
is his definitive role for
This-
sure.
This is his. I don't want to say breakout role, but like,
Yeah.
wasn't this like the movie that really made him a household name in Hollywood?
Yeah,
I
Or
think
my
he did other movies, but
yeah, he did other movies, yeah, but like he wasn't a household name, right?
no,
Yeah.
It's
Like,
like until
even
this.
after Edward Scissorhands, yeah,
Yeah, like
It
he
was
wasn't
this.
like a
Yeah.
Harrison Ford yet, like that type of like movie star, I guess you can say, right? Like people
Until
knew who
this
he
movie,
was,
yeah.
but, like he just wasn't like he wasn't like, oh yeah, Johnny Depp, household name, great actor. Like to me, this is like his definitive role. Like this is his best role he's ever done. And I know
Yeah, I
people
mean,
are like, well,
well,
he's
'cause
done
he-
Edward Scissorhands, he did freaking
I don't want to
what's
say
eating.
I don't want to say it's his best role. I doubt that you've seen Ed Wood, Tyler.
yeah, Ed Wood's good.
Yeah, Ed
No.
Wood. Yeah, Ed Wood is great. That's probably one of his best performances.
Okay.
But this is his definitive role, though, because he's played this role multiple times.
Yeah.
So
I guess it's his most popular like amongst people because like when I think of Johnny Depp, I go to this movie. Now some people
Yeah.
older or whatever they might go like, oh well, I'm Johnny Depp. I go with 21 Jump Street, or I go with
the
Edward
Vegas
Scissorhands.
movie,
Yeah, the what you call it the Mexican movie with Antonio Banderas. I can't remember what it's called.
Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Once Upon a
Yeah,
Time in
that one.
Mexico. Yeah,
Stuff like that. Like I said, when I think of Johnny Depp, I think of Pirates, but that's just me. But
yeah. So
that's just my opinion on that.
Elizabeth makes a deal with Barbosa, seemingly like, if I give you this medallion, you basically let my people go, kind of thing. You'll back
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he asked her what her name was. Like, how do you know the code? And she's like, Elizabeth. Oh, I think she said her name was Elizabeth Turner, right?
Elizabeth Turner.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, welcome aboard, Mrs. Turner. You're on the Black Pearl. And like stuff like that. I think that's what he said.
Yeah.
It goes after, but yeah, he go. Oh no, yeah, you're right. He's like, well, Miss Turner, welcome aboard the Black Pearl. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're right.
initially,
I got that mixed up with the dinner scene that
So-
Yeah.
was after.
Yeah.
For some reason.
seemingly he's like acquiescing to her, but it turns out like, well, why aren't you letting me go? And
You got
he
the
gets the
medallion,
reveal
yeah.
that it wasn't just about kidnapping you, kind of
Yeah.
thing. And he
They
basically
needed
no, because he's a pirate too.
Pretty much
So-
they needed a blood sacrifice to
Pretty much,
Yeah.
whenever she said her name was Turner, she fucked
Sealed her
herself.
she sealed her own fate.
Yeah.
So like the next scene, like we see the ship, the Black Pearl leaving the port. There, it's on its voyage, right? Next
Yeah.
morning, Will wakes up and there's people
Yeah.
clean up the aftermath. Like no one cared to pick it, like to help this guy out or nothing like that.
Yeah, I
It's
know,
like,
right? He's just been laying there all night.
All
Like,
night
what the
long.
fuck?
this
Yeah,
guy's
dude.
knocked out. Like
Yeah, dude. Like it's like what 6 like
6, 7 in the morning.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
like
like-
someone
yeah.
like that. Like it's early in the morning.
he's just knocked out while other
Yeah,
people are
like-
just like scrounging around and crap.
yeah, like everyone's cleaning up, like the aftermath, picking up benches and stuff, and he's like, he wakes up shaking his head, like, what happened? I'm like, yeah, like no one's proceeded to wake this guy up. Like, wow, these people are pieces of shit. Like, what the fuck? So, anyways, like he goes to the governor's house, I believe, and he's like, they've got Elizabeth, they got they've got her hostage, like, and you got the Commodore's like, we're well aware of this, Mr. Turner, blah blah blah, and he's like, how are we going to get her back? He's like,
Yeah, what's her plan of action?
yeah, I think he said there is none right now because he's like, we don't know where they're taking her. So
Well, that too, and he goes like, "Well, you are a blacksmith, so like this affair doesn't concern you."
yeah, that's above your pay grade kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
don't worry about it. Like, leave this to me, pal. Like, you
Yeah.
are stupid. Like, I am superior. Like that type of thing. But like, Will is desperate, so he goes and makes a deal with
Jack.
Johnny Depp. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jack.
And I love their little back and forth.
Yeah. And he's like, you call me up, like, yeah, I can't remember how the speech went, but like he's like telling us, I need your help. They've taken Elizabeth, and he's like, it's not my consent, mate. Like, I'm just doing my thing here, blah blah. He's, I'm just being a good boy, whatever he said, like being sarcastic, but just like he's like, I can help you escape. And he's like, well, how can you do that? I built these bars. The only thing you need is some leverage and some pressure, and like these bars will lift. Yada yada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just asks us, like, who are you, anyways? He's like, my name is Will Turner. And all of a sudden, as soon as he said Turner, he's trying to put two and two together. Like, remember earlier he said, you look familiar. Have I threatened you before?
Yeah.
So he's putting two and two together. Like, I know who you are. You don't, but I do. So he's like, I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here. I will help you save your
Elizabeth.
this Elizabeth. Like, apparently because he made like a joke about it. It's like, oh, so you have found a lady.
Yeah.
To the scene where they're fighting. He's like, so you have found a lady. He's like, so you gonna help me? He's like, I'll help you, mate. He said, well, we do this my way. So that's what they do. They steal a ship.
Yep, steal a ship. And this is also where the Naval Guard finds out basically the ship's been stolen.
Yeah, like Will and hold on. Sorry about that. Yeah, like Will and Jack get on the ship and they surprise the guards.
Yeah.
And Jack's like, nobody move. And then like Will says something really freaking corny that everyone laughs.
Avast!
Yes.
And Jack's
he's like, nobody move. We're taking over the ship. And Will comes up, Avast!
Yeah.
And then Jack's just looking at him like, what are you doing? Not like you're doing it, bro. That type of thing, right? So that happens. Like they steal the ship, and then the Commodore sees what's going on. So they go in there, and they're trying to, intersect the whole ship even. And plus, they're like, "Oh, Mr. Turner, you freed Jack Sparrow. Blah 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 blah. We'll get you for treason, whatever the case was, right?"
Yeah.
So they all jump on a board, but unbeknownst to know to them, while they're checking the ship they were just on, they're stealing their ship.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trying to take it for voyage.
Yeah, because it was a plan. Because it was a plan to lure, because the other guy said that you can't take this ship. So why not? You only got two people. You got the full crew to do this ship. So like Jack is like, you just let that. Yeah, like I'll just worry about that. You don't worry pretty little head about that crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, leave it to me, pal.
Yeah, so pretty much like the whole thing was to lure the other ship, the Interceptor, to them.
Yeah,
because it's already got the sails down and everything.
Yeah.
right. But also, what we forgot about to talk about real quick is the scene when they're trying to be inconspicuous, or in the words of Archie Bunker, they're trying to be incognitus. When they get the shit, when they get that like rowboat,
little dinghy,
Yeah.
the little like rowboat, and like they're walking under the water but still able to breathe. It's like,
I don't know how that
works.
Yeah, I don't know how that's possible, but okay.
Yeah, it would not work. Like that was the one scene where it's like, okay, I get it. This is like, this is an adventure movie. You really don't think about it until like you go back and like watch it. Like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. You'd be choking right now. You'd be drowning. Because like there's no like snorkels and stuff like that to breathe underwater. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like they're going on voyage, and I think the next scene is like we get a shot the black pearl, if I can talk right, and like they get Elizabeth out of her like holding cell, I guess it was.
Yep.
And like they the other guys were like, hey, Barbosa wants you to come to the dinner table at his chambers. He wants to talk to you. Yada yada yada. They throw they throw her in there with a dress, like, put this on too, look presentable. So they go to the chambers, and she's like trying to eat all proper. Like, you can tell she hasn't ate like in maybe like 2 days, maybe, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, Barbosa's like, you don't have to be proper to eat, to eat around me. And all of a sudden, she just ditches the manners, and she just starts.
Yeah, she just digs into the food.
Yeah, like
she's
like
digging in.
And then Barbosa is just like watching her eat the food, and he's just like, oh, why don't you try this here apple? And like all that stuff. Like he's just like like he's just like suggesting like what other foods like she should try, like the
But
wine
it seemed like,
like
but
that.
it seemed like she was turning him on the way he was eating, like or she was eating that food. It's like, oh yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
I mean, kind of in a way
Yeah,
you can say that because
Yeah.
like we haven't got to like
The reveal
the reveal yet, but yeah,
right.
we'll come back to this. But no, I just like find that scene funny because like he's just like, "Hey, why don't you try the wine next?" So she's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, all right, cool. All right, what
Yeah.
about the apple?" I was like, and like she takes like, and like she
She
grabs the apple, then like she just like stops like it's poison because like she notices that Barbossa's not eating as well.
Right.
Yeah.
So she's like, it's poison. He's like, nah, it's not. There's no sense in me killing you.
Yeah. So there was that, and just like she tries to escape. She hits Barbossa with something or whatever. She's trying to run. And when she does, the entire crew are zombies pretty much.
They're basically zombies.
Yeah. Like everyone's
Well,
like
they're not really zombies, like,
But they're all skeletons.
yeah, they're all
basically.
skeletons. Like they're all cursed. They're all
Yeah.
like it's a ghost ship is basically what it is.
yeah.
Like they have like it's revealed that they have a curse, and it's revealed that like with this curse they can't feel anything, so they can't they can't taste any food or drink.
Yeah.
They can't feel the breeze of the of the wind.
Yeah.
They can't feel the water of the ocean.
The
like,
mist of the ocean.
yeah, like the mist of the ocean, like spraying like in their face on stuff.
Yeah.
Like they're completely numb to every feeling.
Right.
And also because of this, they turn into skeletons during the full moonlight.
Right.
Yeah. Which
Well,
that reveal was done so well. when
Yeah,
we
it
get
was.
a shot of
Man.
them as skeletons. That
The
got me as a
graphic-
kid.
Yeah, like the graphics in that scene, it's just like like this movie came out what 2003, so it's like
Yeah,
over 20
2003.
years.
Yeah.
So it's like the graphics and like stuff like that, it still holds up, and it still looks good. It looks better. Like CGI back then looks a whole lot better than what we got now.
Yeah,
Oh,
it looks
yeah.
better than a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of movies.
oh yeah, because like, well, back then, like they actually gave a crap about filmmaking, and also like since this movie was filmed on location, like it blends in with all the practical background because
Mhm.
the pirate ships in the movie, they all those are all built.
Yeah, those are practical.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are practical. Yeah.
Yeah, like what's his name? The guy who directed this movie. He made a comment
Gore
like,
Verbinski.
yes, and he's like, some interviewer asked him, it's like, well, how come your guys' graphics look better then than it does now? And he's like, well, because everyone's using computer graphics. Like we didn't use that. We use actual computer graphics type of like game engines, a game engine, I think he said in a recent interview I read. But like, yeah, but it's like that whole scene was like shot well. Like the freak out, the guys like being, skeletons and cursed. That was just great. And like, Barbossa tells Elizabeth, he's like, you better be, I forgot about that. He asked what her name was, and she said, my name is Elizabeth Turner
Yeah.
at the table, which was kind of foreshadowing here a little bit, but yeah, but like that happened. And then he's like, well, Miss Turner, you better
start believing in ghost stories. You're in one.
yeah, you're in one, and slams the door. And like she's just like trying to collect her breath, and all of a sudden Barbossa turns around to his men and starts laughing. He's like, ha 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 ha. He's like, what are you looking at? Get back to work. And everyone's like, oh shit. So yeah. And like the next scene I think it is, Jack and Will are looking for first mates.
Yeah.
Or-
Oh, there was
or-
a scene they were arguing a bit,
Or they're not just looking for first
Yeah.
mates, like they're looking for a crew.
Right.
and
Uh,
Jack and Will get into it.
Yeah, I forgot about that scene.
And Jack basically kind of hangs him on the side of the boat, right? Kind of thing.
Yeah, the sail gimmick thing. Yeah.
Because this is where we get the reveal about Will's legacy,
yeah.
essentially. That he is the son of a pirate.
Yeah.
Bootstrap Turner, they call him.
Old bootstrap Bill Turner. Yep.
Yep. He
Yep.
was a good man.
And
good
Will
pirate.
kind of does the Luke, I don't believe you kind of thing.
Like,
Yeah.
he's like,
like Will is Will doesn't believe it, so he's like, "You lie! Like my father was a good man.
he was a merchant seller and stuff like that.
Yeah. He's a merchant seller. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Like Jack is like, he was a pirate, he's a scallywag.
He was a good man and a good pirate. Like he's just like
Yeah.
talking shit. Like he's just telling who he is, and all of a sudden, like Will pulls out a sword and he's like, yeah, trying to defend his dad's honor. And then Jack just like, all right. He just gets the wheel and he just gets the sail and he just like bum rushes him and like, he's hanging off the side of the seaboard, I guess you can say. I'm not really a ship guy, so I really don't know what that's called, but like he's just hanging him there. He's like, we can do two things. One, you can fight and die, or two, you can come under my command and listen to me.
And basically
What do you
accept
wanna
who
do?
you are, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So Will acquiesces, and this is where they go to basically the pirate area.
Yeah. The Forbidden Island. I guess you can say the Forbidden Island, and no, not Epstein Island, but still.
Yeah.
No, they go to Tortuga, not really the Forbidden Island.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
yeah. Well, all right, Mr. Smart Pants. But anyway,
Hey!
but we see like Mr. Gibbs, I think, that's his
And
name.
who knows Jack? Because he's like
Yeah.
passed out, and Jack.
Yeah, he's
just throws,
drunk and
like,
he's sleeping with the pigs. Like he's sleeping with
Yeah.
swine, dude. Like he's like laying in their slop and shit. And it's just like, oh god.
Yeah, dude.
But he's passed out.
He doesn't give a fuck.
No, like he's passed out, like, and Jack throws a bucket of water on him. He's like, Mr. Gibbs, are you ready to go to work? And he's like, Harg, I'm awake. All of a sudden, Will gets in another bucket and throws it on him. He's like, I said I was awake. And he's like, that was for the
for the
smell.
smell.
So we get that, like we see Jack like walking through the city, and it's like, this place is paradise, mate, and blah blah blah. And all of a sudden, pretty much the whores of the area see Jack.
Yeah.
And like,
yeah.
She's like, he comes on, he's like, I can't remember her name. He's like, something. She comes there and she smacks him.
She smacks him because I think
and
he
like,
says another name.
Yeah. I was like, I can't remember what he says because like, I don't think I deserve that. And then another woman walks up to him. He's like, "Hey, Shay," and then he gets smacked again. It's like, I deserve that.
yeah, I like how you turned to Will, and Will's like, "Did you deserve that one?" He's like, "Yes, I did. I kind of did deserve that one." Like that was funny. But like, then they're trying to find like people to join the ship. Like we see all kinds of people. We see a I guess you say a little person, right?
Yeah.
I see a little person.
Yeah, dwarf.
Now I think dwarf's bigger than a little person, but anyway. Anyway. Like we see all these people lined up, and all of a sudden, like it's Zoe Saldana, and I forgot she was in this movie.
Saldana?
Yeah.
Saldana.
Saldana. You know, Akuma Matata. I don't fucking know. All right?
What a word.
But yeah,
all right.
I do agree. I did forget she was in this movie too. I didn't remember.
Yeah, I did too.
Because she was like, I'm not saying she's old, but like she was really young in this movie. Like I didn't even recognize her. Like she still, I guess you can say she still had like that baby face kind of like look to her. I guess.
Yeah.
And I couldn't make a comment. I'm not going to. But anyway, yeah, like and then she smacks Jack, and he's like, and she's like, "You stole my ship." He's like, "No, I didn't steal it. I borrowed it with an intent to bringing it back."
Yeah.
And like, she's like, "I'm not working for you, Jack." Blah blah blah. And all of a sudden, Will's like, "What about if he gives you a ship?" And he's like, "I'll give you a ship." And he's like, "That ship, the ship they're on." He's like, "That ship,
one,
that one."
Yeah. He's like, "You friggin' idiot! Stop making deals for me. You're killing me here." So that happens, and like also that night when everything's about to, they're about to depart from the what'd you say it was? Tortuga.
Tortuga.
Okay. Gibbs and Jack is having a drink, and he's like, I got a plan to get the Black Pearl back from Barbosa. And blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I have a secret bargaining chip. And he's telling Gibbs not that, like, he's like doing like the Iggy, like, hey, it's him. He's going to be like the bargaining chip, right? Gibbs is not getting it. Like, he's like, I don't understand. He's just like, over there. Like, he's like jerking his head.
Yeah.
Like talking to him. So already Will knows something's up. He knows something like Jack's gonna try to pull some shit. And then I think they depart and they're trying to find the Black Pearl and try to find Elizabeth. Now in this part, I'm kind of foggy because I don't know where Barbossa's people's going to try to do the
They're
thing.
going to
They're
Isla de Muerta.
Yeah,
And this is where they're trying to use Elizabeth's blood, but it's not working.
Yeah, they go, because like the Isle de Muerta is where the Aztec, like the gold of Cortez is stored at, which is the gold that got the men cursed in the first place. So they have to put all the pieces of gold back, and they have to drain some blood of the ones who took the gold from the chest to lift the curse.
Right. So we get that, and like Will and Jack are there too. They showed up, and I can't remember does anyone else remember this scene? Because it's kind of foggy for me.
They basically sneak in, and this is where they escape, essentially with Elizabeth. Will and Elizabeth escape.
Jack gets captured.
Yeah, Jack gets captured. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And
if you guys want to lead it, because I cannot remember for the life of me what happens
so
next.
I think this is where Will decides to go back and essentially kind of try to bargain with Barbosa. But we find out that Jack basically, this is where he reveals about the island, about the rum.
Yeah. It's like, so like, how did Jack get off the island? It's like, I put a pair. It's like it gives like telling him stories. Like, yeah, he put himself like he scrounged up a couple of sea turtles and he made himself a raft. And Will goes like, well, where did he get the rope? and then Jack is just listening to this conversation. He's just like, human hair.
My back hair.
From my back.
Yeah.
Jack and Barbosa seemingly make a deal. This is where you think Jack's bad, kind of thing. Like he seemingly fucks over Will, but we find out later it was just a plan. But so he makes a deal with Jack, and they have a funny little back and forth between Jack and Barbosa about the price. And I think basically this is where Jack and Elizabeth are together on that island where they're abandoned there. And we get that funny back and forth between the two of them where they both get drunk. And I think this is where you get the where's the rum gone? That iconic scene.
Well, I think we forget. Yeah, we forgot. I think Will rescued Elizabeth and left Jack for dead. That thing, right?
He didn't leave Jack for dead, but no, he made a deal with Barbosa to say like Elizabeth goes free, and Barbosa is like, yeah, we heard that. Anything else? He's like,
oh yeah.
And like Jack is like pointing to himself, like he's like, hell,
it's like, hey,
me, bro, me. And like Will just goes like, and the crew, they go free as well too.
Yeah,
agreed.
He's like, yeah, be shitting me.
So then Barbosa sails to the island where he dispatched Jack at before, like marooned him on before, and he then was telling Elizabeth to walk the plank and to get off the ship, and like Will is like is like rushing up, it's like, Barbosa, you bastard, like you lied, like you went back on your word, you said she was gonna go free, and Barbosa in his like demented way, because I did not go back on my word at all. Like, it was you that didn't specify to set her free. Like,
Yeah,
where
where let her go free?
He
Yeah.
basically
Yeah,
used a
but-
loophole.
yeah. He used a loophole. So so he was, yeah. So like, it was you that didn't specify like where she would be set free at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they make her walk the plank, and she jumps, and like I think Jack's next, I believe, right?
Yeah. Jack's next.
Jack is next.
He's like, well, last time you left me on this island, he's like, you gave me my shotgun, or you gave me my pistol,
My
one
pistol.
bullet. He's like, there's two of us. He's like, I believe I've been entitled to two. And he's like, Jack, you got one. You can shoot her if you want and eat her. Like,
So
like,
yeah, Elizabeth and Jack are stuck on the island, and they're kind of getting drunk together, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is where you get the "where's the rum gone" scene, because she basically tries to find a way to escape because she called the naval guard.
and they
And-
come rescue, by the way.
Yep. Yeah, they come
So-
rescue her.
Yep. Also,
And-
I forgot. I think
Okay.
we forgot too. Did you guys already say that Jack told Barbosa that the guy he had was Turner? It was Bootstrap Turner, son.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah, go ahead. I don't remember what happens next.
And then this is where Jack makes a deal with the Royal Navy, to basically ambush the pirates.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And because it's basically the final act at this point. We're in the final act here, and this is where Jack frees Will and pocketed the medallion, while Elizabeth frees Jack's crew, but they don't want to help Jack. So she has to give him like a pep speech. So, and I think that's the thing I like with Elizabeth's character, is she gets an arc in this movie. You know,
Yeah.
she starts out, I guess, kind of, if you want to say, like the damsel in distress, but she eventually, and you'll see later as these movies go on, she more and more kind of learns about becoming a pirate, essentially.
Yeah.
Because she's the one who had to motivate Jack's crew to help him save Jack and Will, because they were back fighting Barbosa.
Yep.
And after this, I think this is where we get the fight between Jack and Barbosa. And this is also, we get the shot of, oh, Jack's also has the curse. We get that reveal.
Yeah.
Which that scene's also done really well. The way the lights hits them.
Well, not just that scene, but the scene that leads up to that is done really well too. Because what took place prior was that Jack was like talking to Barbosa about the Navy ships outside, and then he picks up the gold from the chest.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, like, don't, like, you want to make sure that you surprise him during the opportune moment. And he's looking at Will like while he says this. So basically he's like telling Will, don't lift the curse until the opportune moment.
Yeah.
Because Will sees that Jack is putting some of the gold back, but he sees that he got one inside his sleeve, so he already knows that Jack is cursed at this point in time.
Yeah. So we get that reveal, and basically we get the sword fight between Barbosa and Jack, which I thought was done really well. But then the curse basically gets lifted at the moment when Jack shoots the gun. And Barbosa, I'll just say this, seemingly dies. Because he's like, and he did on his way out, he's like, I can feel again before he dies.
Yeah. I feel cold. And he just
Cold.
falls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I can't remember what else happens.
The Navy defeat the remaining pirates. We go back to Port Royal, and basically they decide, yeah, we're gonna hang Jack.
Yep.
But
For crimes of piracy.
yep. But then at this point, Will declares that he loves Elizabeth,
Elizabeth, yeah.
and that Elizabeth loves him. And then this is where the Commodore realizes, is this how you really feel? Kind of thing.
Yeah, because they were about to hang Jack, right? They're about to take him out.
Yeah, they're about to hang him. Yeah.
Yeah, and like before, Will is coming up too, and he
possibly could get hanged too because of by hating pirate.
Yeah, but he he doesn't share the same fate as Jack, but he comes in to rescue Jack anyway before he gets hanged.
Yeah.
So like whenever they drop the rope or the noose down where Jack gets his neck snapped, Will comes in, throws his sword at the wooden post to level Jack out so he doesn't die.
Oh yeah,
and that's where they run away, and that's when everybody and that's where we get the big reveal. So they run away to like some other corner, right?
Yep.
And that's where he declares his feelings for Elizabeth and vice versa. And I guess the Commodore basically acquiesces, and he basically forces her dad essentially to tell his soldiers to stand down. And basically, they still say, we're going to pursue you, Jack, but we'll give you a chance to leave. So she basically becomes a pirate along with them, essentially.
Well, not really.
Well, not a pirate, but she goes with them, though.
Yeah, she goes with them, yeah. Or she goes with Will, really.
Yeah, it goes with Will, yeah.
Jack ends up jumping off the ledge and into the water.
Yep.
And he sees the Black Pearl. Because all the other guards were saying oh, he's an idiot. There's no other way back except for the town. And then Jack sees the Black Pearl come in to rescue him.
Yep. And now he's the captain of the Black Pearl again.
Yep.
We got that revealed earlier. And essentially they just sail off, right? That's basically how the movie ends. They just sail off.
Yeah, Jack sails off, yeah, and Will and Elizabeth remain in Port Royal. I know that.
Yeah. And then we get a post-credit scene where we basically see that it's basically just revealing Barbossa's still alive, kind of thing. That's all it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Curse of the Black Pearl.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, like I said, I really enjoyed watching this movie going back. Like I said, it was a couple of years since I saw the movie. Because I was watching this 2023, something like that. So yeah, it's been a minute since I've seen the movie, but like I said, I think everything holds up. Like the movie itself holds up. The CGI is great. The acting's really good. And like I said, Johnny Depp knocked it out of the park with this role. So
yeah, it's been longer for me. It's been 15 years since I've seen this movie. So and it holds up. The music's great. And
it hasn't really been that long for me. I think I rewatched these movies 2 years ago, like in 2024.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I guess we can give ratings. Tyler, you want to start?
I'm gonna let Cowman go because I can't. I'm trying to think of what's a good enough rating to give. So go ahead, Cowman, if you got one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, well, anyway, this movie. All right, so this movie is really well made. It's a summer blockbuster that's like really well done with good pacing, good action, uh a stellar cast, with overall great performances. I remember whenever this movie was casted and Orlando Bloom was like people. I remember it was revealed that whenever Orlando Bloom was casted in this movie, people didn't like that because they were just like, "Oh, he's just a pretty boy," blah blah blah. Now he actually fucking can act pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this
Like-
movie, this movie, like pretty much like solidified that. I think.
Yeah, because like he was like doing like Lord of the Rings at the same time this movie was being filmed, right?
Yeah. he was
Yeah.
still-
I
Yeah,
guess
it's
around
so
that
Legolas.
time, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like going back what Cowman said about that, like everyone talking about the whole casting stuff. This commercial, like for this movie, was everywhere on Disney Channel back in the day. So if you're a Disney kid and you watch Disney Channel, this trailer showed up like every like 10 minutes when a commercial hit. It was on there all the friggin' time. Like they promoted the crap out of this movie on the Disney Channel.
Oh yeah, they
Oh
did.
yeah. Yeah, they did. I remember that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely remember that.
Yeah, like they, like I think they had like some kids like go like there talk to, like some like people like that made the rides like, oh, what is Pirates in the Caribbean, blah blah, and they get like some big like big detailed thing of what it is. But yeah, like I said, that brings back some memories. But like I said, this movie is really good. I think I don't know if you gave your rating though, Cal.
No,
Yeah, go
no,
ahead.
I haven't gave my rating yet.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
So if I can remember the ratings, I can't remember the rating system.
I can't
Absolute
either.
Cinema is the best. I think
You said-
Fantastic the second.
Okay. All right. So thank you, Trey. Thank you. This is an absolute cinema to me.
Yeah.
Disagree.
Yeah, this is like, to me, this was like at the time growing up, and even like today, like I still watch these movies like today. Like I'll rewatch them like every other year or whatever, like that. But yeah, like these are the perfect popcorn movie for me. Like like if you just want to watch like a overall pretty decent story with like awesome action, great acting, all that stuff.
Mhm.
It also too, like this movie was paced really well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really good pacing.
It's not a boring movie, by the way. Too, it's like it's
It's
very,
not.
Like, it keeps you engaged. Like it's engaging with you, and it is not like it's like okay, I can't wait for like this is over with, and it doesn't like fall off in the second half or anything like that. This
And
movie
it
is
al-
pretty much consistent.
And it also doesn't treat the audience like they're stupid either.
No.
Like it's a really well made movie. And yeah, it is definitely an absolute cinema for me.
Yeah. All right.
Tyler?
Okay, so I remember some of the ratings. I'm just gonna go off by numbers metrics because I cannot really think right now. I'm gonna give this movie 8 out of 10. I
All
really
right.
do enjoy this. I enjoy this movie, but like I said, the part where the Commodore is trying to get with Elizabeth for watching her grow up as a kid, that freaked me out.
Yeah, that's weird.
That was
yeah.
weird. And the second part, the reason why I give this movie an 8 out of 10 is because of the whole walking underneath the boat, trying to get on the ship. That's just like,
Yeah.
that's the one thing that took me out of the movie. Like everything else is fine. Like it holds up. It's great. But like that scene, it's like, kind of impossible to do like, unless you're Aquaman. So it's like, no, I don't.
Yeah.
I that's the one thing I didn't like. But besides that, everything holds up. Like everyone was talking about the music, the CGI, the acting, the dialogue, the script, everything. It was good. It was a good movie. I think this is like one of the probably Disney's best pirate movie, or even best pirate movie of any.
It might be the
studio.
best pirate movie, period. Honestly,
Yeah.
you can make an argument.
Yep. So I'm giving it 8 out of 10. So Trey, what you got?
I'm with Comment. I'll give it cinema. If I were to number it, 9 out of 10.
Okay.
I think the score is really good casting, especially Jack Sparrow. I mean, Barbosa, like Cameron was saying earlier, he is the second MVP of the movie behind Jack. He is
Yeah.
so good, and I love Elizabeth's arc. You know, going from kind of damsel to kind of where she heads to later on.
Yep.
And it's done well. This everything, the score, the cinematography. There's just some really good shots in this. That shot when you first see them as skeletons as a kid, that fucked me up. It's like, God damn.
Oh yeah, dude. Like I remember, like I was never fond of horror movies back in the day, like when I was younger.
Yeah.
This movie, even the scary moment, like the quote unquote horror moments of this movie, like as a kid, it scared me. I remember that.
Right.
And it's always stuck with me. The horror scenes of the film and crap like that.
Yeah.
And when you keep on going back to it, like it's like you just appreciate just how well made everything
and well lit
is.
that is. Like
And
the moonlight hitting them, and then you see their skeletons. And you get the reveal of Barbosa in a skeleton form. That's all. Even Jack's skeleton reveal is kind of done well too.
Yeah.
Like
well, that's interesting.
That's interesting. But yeah, all around, it's a great movie. The fact that it took me 15 years to rewatch it, I'm kind of want to slap myself for that. But yeah. But yeah, it's I guess that's our take. You guys anything else to say before we wrap it?
I don't really have anything else to say.
No, I'm excited about.
I guess like
go ahead.
I like this isn't really pertaining to the movie, but I don't know if anybody likes video games or not here, but I am currently working on a edit of Resident Evil 9 right now. I don't know when I'm gonna release it to my gaming channel or not, but if you want to check it out at some point, my gaming channel is Cowman Plays.
Okay. All right, nice. I guess me and Tyler will just promote Pin Down. I do not know if we'll be live tomorrow for Raw. Should be.
Maybe
subject to change. Subject to change right now.
Hard subject to change, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we do here in Pin Down.
But
so
for me personally, I will be doing. It's either going to be tonight or tomorrow. I should be reviewing Scream 7. And yeah, but other than that, guys, it's been fun. I think are we doing Pirates 2 or Dead Man's Chest next week?
Yeah, I'm
okay.
Down.
Next week?
Yeah, next week. Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
and
that's
also
good for me because I'll be off work.
And then also for this month, we'll also be reviewing The Mummy and The Mummy 2 for the month of March.
So the week after Dead Man's Chest, we'll start the Mummy movies. We'll get back. We'll definitely work our way back to World's End for sure.
Yeah,
but
we're gonna make Trey watch the last 2 Pirates in the Caribbean movies.
Oh, I'm not really looking forward to that because I heard they're just not that great. But yeah.
But yeah, like I also too, just to give you guys a heads up, during the Mummy movies, I may or may not be able to join because I don't know if I'm working.
Okay.
Or not.
Yeah.
So I'll let you guys know.
Yeah. We'll do.
But all right.
We're gonna get out of here. All right.
Yep. We'll talk to y'all next week. Peace.
See ya.